There are two types of people in this world. Those who love creative writing and those who don't. But no matter which one you are, don't fear, your savior is here. Hey guys, I'm Lisa. On this channel, I give you weekly advice helping you with your English skills so that you can get better marks in school. So make sure you subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss out to boost your marks. Let's go through the 5 steps to make creative writing easy for you. Step 1. Do a brain dump of your ideas. You'll often find that your brain is buzzing with possible storylines and scenarios. You'll feel so overwhelmed just trying to pick one. Or maybe you're experiencing writer's block or a mind blank. My tip for this is to set a 5-minute timer, get a blank sheet of paper and scribble down everything that comes to your mind. You'll be surprised at how imaginative your mind can be under pressure. When the timer goes off, take a break and then read through each idea individually before choosing one to develop. This way, you'll be able to clearly see all your thoughts and maybe even be able to link multiple ideas into a more detailed story. Now, step 2. Stay true to yourself. Creative writing is so different from other writing types because it gives you the freedom to choose what you're writing about and how you actually want to do it. So take advantage of this and write from the heart. Don't be someone you're not and let your personality shine through your writing. It's usually the stories that are about somebody's personal background or a real life experience that really makes it fascinating to read. Step 3, start small and keep it simple. Nobody expects you to write a New York best-selling novel the first time around. Even the most talented authors begin with a dot point plan or a simple paragraph based on their idea. From my experience, the absolutely hardest thing to do is actually just to get started. Keeping it simple and focusing on getting your ideas down on the page is the easiest way to overcome this hurdle. You can worry about the language and descriptions later. Once you have a basic first draft, editing and developing is so much easier. Also, if you want to know the top mistakes high school students make when doing creative writing, then check out my past video. Step 4, don't be afraid to spice it up. Now it's time for my favorite part. This is what's going to make your writing stand out from the crowd. Take some risks and don't be afraid to rewrite parts of your piece or use language techniques that are outside of your comfort zone. Here are a few of my favorite features to use when creative writing. Flashbacks and foreshadowing. These are good tools to subtly suggest a character's backstory and add some mystery, especially if you use third-person language to make it more cryptic. As he entered the quadrangle for the first time since the accident, a wave of nostalgia hit Jack. The boy chuckled as the girl ran across the quadrangle to meet him, her cheeks rosy from the frosty air. The pale orange sky was transforming into a deep violet and the new-formed shadows cast dancing silhouettes on the young couple. The boy took a girl's hand, making a silent promise to himself to protect her smile forever, a promise he would fail to keep. Personification, so giving inanimate objects some life to spice up your description. Her favorite oak tree stood proudly in the middle of the path, arms outstretched, waving to those that pass by. How can an oak tree stand? People stand, not trees. Oxymoron. This is where you've got contradictory words or group of words, like a deafening silence, blinding darkness, or cold fire. How can a fire be cold? If you want to enhance your language or use different adjectives to what you normally use, thesaurus.com is always going to be your best friend. If you're stuck on how to develop your descriptions and make them more vivid, always rely on your 5 senses. Ask yourself, what can your character see, smell, feel, hear? Here are some of the senses added into a sentence. He was paralyzed in front of the casket. The cotton wrapped caterpillar-like bodies, the oppressive silence of the parlor made him feel sick, and the overpowering stench of disinfectant mixed with already wilting flowers certainly didn't help. Step 5, read your writing out loud. It can be so awkward at first, especially talking to yourself, but put a fun spin on it. You can put on an accent, pretend you're a narrator, but doing so really helps you understand the flow of your piece, and it's often easier to hear what things need to be changed rather than just reading them. And if you're courageous enough, you can even ask one of your friends or a family member to listen to your piece so you can get some feedback. Creative writing is one of the toughest parts for so many students, and I always get questions about creative writing. So much so that what I've done is actually created and worked with one of my tutors, Fern, to combine our best advice into a study guide for you called How to Write a Killer Comparative. In this, we teach you step-by-step unique strategies that only we've developed to help you be able to work through your creative writing with confidence and certainty in what what you're doing. We've also added so many different examples in there for you to give you inspiration, and included sample creative writing pieces just so that you can really see what other people have done. We've annotated them all for you to highlight the best bits so you can take those for your own creative writing pieces as well. I'll chuck the link up there for you and down in the description box. Lastly, I'm going to ask you guys, and I would love for you to write down in the comment section below, what's the best creative story you've ever read and why? Why did you like it? It can be something super famous like Harry Potter, to even just a short story that one of your friends wrote. Hope this video helps you feel more motivated to get into your creative writing, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!